Hey YouTube, what is up everybody? It's your homeboy 7.4. I am not using a mic, I am using my phone actually. So if the audio sounds a little weird, it's because I'm not using a mic off my GoPro camera. Um, I have not been filming my workouts lately. It's because I have like 5 videos or 10 videos on my camera already that needs to be uploaded. But I ended up doing a boxing workout tonight. Everybody always thinks, when you do boxing, you gotta hit the bag all the time. And to me, if you don't feel like hitting the bag, you know, the heavy bag or whatever, for cardio, you just shadow box. Shadow box is a great endurance exercise. If you do it with resistant bands, pull like get a resistant band, put it behind a pole or something. Uh, do the shoulder lat pull, kind of like um, where you reach in front of you and you put your hands up, kind of guard. I don't know what I call it, the back pull, or I call it the mule pull because that's what it kind of reminds me of. You know how like the old westerns, they sit on the wagons and they go whoa with the mule. Well, do that with the don't go do the whoa with the, but do the resistant bands with the lat where it works the back of the shoulders and it works the the tricep muscle. And then you do kettlebells, which is the lats, like 40 pounds with the lats with the kettlebell. You do them like 20 times, and then you go down into normal push-ups on palms. Do that about 20 times, 10 times. That gives you a good pump on that part too. And it only lasts for an hour. And then do your shadow boxing on what you need to do first. Do your conditioning after that, and then after you get done with conditioning, do your bicycling, which is I do 7 rounds of 1 minute and 25 seconds with a 30-second rest period. Most people do it where they'll do it for 1 minute, or they'll do it for 1 minute straight or 2 minutes straight, and then they'll have a minute rest. For me, I do it for a minute and a 25-second with a 30-second rest. That way I can do more rounds. So that's another way of doing cardio. The reason why I'm kind of adding like different areas of the body of my workouts now, because a long while back I injured, I strained my shoulder, so it's like I'm thinking more differently now. I'm thinking on, okay, what other parts of my body can I work on besides my upper body? But tonight I did upper body. Last night I did lower body. I mean, I still kind of did a little bit of upper body last night, but I did the dips, I did setups, and I'm trying to think what else of an exercise I done the other night. And I done one other exercise. I think it was lunges, not lunges, but squats. And I done those, and then I did 5 rounds of shadow boxing of 3 minutes, and with a 30-second rest. And usually most people on that, when they do the shadow boxing with the 3-minute rounds, they actually do a minute rest. They do that in boxing, especially when you're in the ring. They'll make you fight a 3 full minute round with a minimum of a minute rest. So if you're training for sport specifically, then that's okay doing it that way. But me, I'm training for the streets. I'm not training for um, sports. You know, even though my way is the sport way of training, um, it could fit in with any way of fighting. Because to me, you know, boxing is the number one way of learning how to fight. It helps you teach you on how to strike. Same thing with karate. It teaches you how to strike. Um, Taekwondo. It teaches you how to strike. Muay Thai. Krav Maga. Kali. Even though they say Kali is a weapons art, a Kali has the trapping hands to the Filipino Panantukan styles. They have the headbutts, the bleak kicks, and low line kicking and stuff like that. Where most styles don't have the headbutting and the low line kicking other than Muay Thai. Muay Thai has low line kicking, but they don't have the headbutt. Unless you just fight dirty in the ring. But when it comes to, I want to say, can Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu be a striking art? In a way, maybe, you know, if you add some of your striking combinations into the grappling, you know, like, let's say if you're on mount, you know, you can do like a ground and pound, where he kind of, you know, trying to get an opening with his hands. You can go in and reach for his hand, then you can turn around and do an arm bar on him, you know, and do it that way. Or you can, you know, use the striking, you know, to go in for a takedown and, you know, offensive to being aggressive in the ring, or in the street. You know, it doesn't matter how you train. You know, if you're training for sport, you're always going to train for sport. But if you're always training for self-defense, you're always going to train for self-defense. You know, back in my day, when I was younger, it was either be kill or kill training. And when I was in Taekwondo, when I was in karate, you had to fight with everything you had, and that's the thing. You didn't have to, you know, kill the person, but you had to fight with everything you have in the ring, you know, no matter what. And if you didn't, you got punished for it. And so that's how my training was. And so I had that mindset of mentality where, you know, if I don't do good, I'm going to get punished. And so I would always train so hard in the ring at the dojo, you know, spar with top fighters in the studio. Their top champions that they had, and I would spar them continuously all the time, and no matter what, I got my, and I will admit, you know, most people don't admit, you know, when they first train in martial arts or any type of fighting system, they don't want to admit that they get their ass kicked. They always talk about how good they are and everything else. Well, me, it's like, I'm going to admit, I got my ass kicked 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Out of those 1,000 times that I got my ass kicked by professional champions that were in the dojo at the time when I was training, was it well worth it? Yes, because it made me a better fighter in the ring. It made me a better person, you know, show sportsmanship, you know, to the other fella in the ring. after the match. And judges, that's the number one thing the judges look for. If you have good sportsmanship, when you're doing it in the ring. But if you don't have good sportsmanship, they will call you out on that. But other than that, I mean, if you do what I just did, do like 10 combinations, do them up to 20, like a jab cross, jab, jab cross hook, all the boxing combinations, and then that you can think of, and combinations. Then do your resistance band, kettlebell, and do push-ups. 20 minutes, 10 sets of 20, and then after that, do 7 rounds on the bicycle for 1 minute and 25 seconds. So, if you can do that, you're in good shape. I mean, literally do it for a full hour and 1 hour, you're in good shape just for that 1 hour. But try adding it on another hour, that's even more tiring. Because you're working out muscles that you never had worked out before. You're putting them into overdrive. And if you want more muscle, it means to build and get stronger and work harder. So, I try to push myself every day. But today I didn't really have a whole lot of energy. I didn't really get enough sleep last night. That was the main reason why. But I'm starting to kind of feel it now. But, it's well worth it. They always say, when you're tired, you work harder. But when you're not tired, you don't work hard. So, that is kind of true. Because when you're tired, you want to work hard. But when you're not tired, you kind of don't want to work hard. But you push yourself through it when you don't want to work hard at all. But the thing of it is, always stay true to being the champion. Always stay motivated. Always have that clear mindset. Never think anything negative. And if you're having a bad day, do a workout. That is the best stress reliever there ever is. And then, listen to music afterwards. To calm yourself down. Help yourself relax after a workout. And then just clear your mind of nothingness. And then just relax and just be yourself, be who you are, train hard, train smart, and do your research, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like I said, try this workout on what I explained to you, and let me know in the comments what you think and of how I said it. Let me know on how you thought of it, and in the workout, try it out. Leave a comment. That's a challenge for all you guys out there. I'm gonna probably make a series on that eventually, but I'm gonna wait till my shoulder heals up all the way to be able to do it. But I'm gonna try probably make that as a challenge. Every day, for like 7 days. Do like a 7-day challenge. For a full hour or something like that. Just do some recordings. Of my training. Put it all together, make it where, it's kind of cool, whatever, in the video. So, there you have it. 7-on-4, signing out. I'll see you in the next video. And like I said, train hard, train smart. Please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.